So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I uh I just came back from watching Until Dawn. And if you couldn't figure it out, at the beginning of this video, I did not like this movie. Um, you know, when they here's something about Until Dawn. Well, it's brand new, so I never discussed this on my YouTube channel. But I have been a fan of the original Until Dawn video game. And I thought the game came out like pretty recent, like I want to say 2018, like 2019. I could not believe that. No, it came out like 2015, like 10 years ago, like a decade ago is when Until Dawn came out. And I still remember to this day, the memories. I still remember like people, like a lot of critics, they were talking about this video game, and they were talking about it. There was so much buzz and so much, good mouth and good word and reviews. People really enjoyed it. They love the atmosphere, the gameplay, the quick times events. Maybe not so much the characters themselves, and their backstory, but like the rest of it, like the lore with the Wendigos, it's so cool. And the totems, like if you pick up a totem, you get to see like different, I guess, premonitions or different like outcomes or possibilities. It's such a cool concept. And when they announced this movie, when Sony and I guess PlayStation announced, or whoever is in charge, director David Sandberg, um, when they announced that they were making a live action Until Dawn movie, I was cautious. I was nervous. I was cautious. I was like, when it comes to video game adaptations, movies that are like video game adaptations, I was like, just don't fuck it up. Sonic the Hedgehog. Those movies have been Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Now there's three of them. There's going to be a fourth Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming in the future. We're going to get if I mean the Minecraft movie. Even though I did not like it, that movie made so much money, like so much money, and of course, they're gonna. I feel like yes, they're gonna make a sequel, even though I don't want a sequel to Minecraft. I don't want a Minecraft 2. I'd rather have like a Super Mario Bros. Like 2 rather than Minecraft. But like movies like this, like video game. I was cautious. I was like, just please, whatever you do, at least just don't fuck it up. And then they announced it, and then they revealed the cast, like the name, like the list of all the actors and the names, but also not just the list of all the actors, but also the names of the characters that they will be playing in this movie. And I was looking at the names and looking at and reading the actors' names, and I was like, who are these characters' names? I don't know. Are they making? And then David Sandberg and said that they're making like an original new concept, like with the hourglass and then time loop. They're all these characters, these original new characters are trapped in a time loop, and they have to survive the night. And I was like, this does not sound at all like Until Dawn. What are you doing? Like, I mean, I get it. I understand, because like they don't want to do. I'm sure they thought about. I'm sure someone in the board meeting, when they were having a board meeting, they were like, "Oh, should we do like a copy and paste of everything and everyone from the video game and bring it into live action? Maybe cut and trim some things down." And like the actors who played these characters in the original Until Dawn video game, Hayden Panettiere, Brett Dalton, Oh man. Oh, what's his name? Joshua Fisher? I want to say Joshua Fisher or no, I think it's Joshua Fisher. Rami Malek, who recently had a movie, The Amateur, which is what I saw him in recently. But like, you got like, I. Well, at least they got Peter Stormare coming back to play Dr. Hill from the video game. But oh, this is what pisses me off, and this is going to be a little bit. I'm going to be like spoiling some things because just don't see this movie, ladies and gentlemen. All right, please don't give a shit. I want you to not give a shit about this movie. None of you care about this movie, all right? Don't watch it. Save your money. Watch something. Save your money. Go, and hopefully, I have no doubt about Thunderbolts. All right, go save your money for Thunderbolts or The Accountant 2. Which I'm gonna be seeing tomorrow, by the way. But it's just like, and then like the director of this movie, David Sandberg, said like the video game is like 10 hours long, and oh he was coming up with an explanation slash excuse slash reason of like it just doesn't work out. Like, I love David Sandberg. Like, when it comes to horror, like, you know, he hasn't directed, like, a dozen movies. Like, he made, like, just a couple, like, maybe 4 or 5 movies. Lights Out, which I recently, finally, I wanted to watch Lights Out, I think, like, 2 Halloweens ago. Like, I think October 2023 or 2024, I really wanted to watch Lights Out. It might be October 2022. But anyway, I really wanted to watch Lights Out, but like it was playing, but it was unavailable on any of the streaming services. I could either rent or buy the movie. That's it. Like, it's not on Netflix. It's not on any other. It's not on Max. It's not on Paramount Plus. No other streaming services. So I had no choice but to rent the movie. I mean, I rented the movie for a very cheap price. But anyway, I finally saw Lights Out, and I love Lights Out. I really enjoyed it, and I thought David Sandberg. I want to say that is that his name. I know his last name is Sandberg. David S. Sandberg. Anyway, Mr. Sandberg really knocked it out of the park with his, Lights Out being his directorial debut, and he did such a great job. The lighting, the atmosphere, everything, the acting, the music, the score, really top notch for a first time like director. And then he directed like Shazam. Like, this guy can direct horror movies and he can direct superhero movies. Like Shazam, the first Shazam, I love the first Shazam. I saw it with a small group of my friends, and we had a total blast with the first Shazam movie. The second one, Fury of the Gods, it was a step down, but I recently just rewatched Shazam Fury of the Gods, I think yesterday or the day before, in preparation of watching Until Dawn. And even though I still had my problems with Shazam Fury of the Gods, I thought I enjoyed the movie. It was pretty entertaining and pretty funny. But like. And then he also directed Annabelle Creation, which was just definitely a way big step up from the first Annabelle movie. But yeah, like Annabelle Creation. So like when it comes to like David Sandberg directed this movie. And Until Dawn is a horror movie, and this man directed Annabelle Creation, Lights Out, and both of them were really great, really good, really good solid, enjoyable um, horror movies. I would say this is probably his weakest film. Not only I would say Until Dawn is probably my least favorite like David Sandberg film. Um I think I looked it up. I think he directed Lights Out. He directed Lights Out, Shazam, Shazam 2, Annabelle Creation, and then Until Dawn, not in that order. But yeah, those are the only. But yeah, that's it. That's those are the only movies he's ever directed. I mean, he's done some voice acting, here and there. But yeah, that's pretty much his resume. I would say yeah, like Shazam 2 is definitely way more enjoyable. Like this movie, like Until Dawn had like I think it had like 50% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, Until Dawn, this movie. And then Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods had like 49% um critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Dude, I don't care. Like Shazam 2 is way more entertaining. There's way more, like we've already known those characters. They already had like that's this is the that's is the second movie. We've already met these characters. We've gotten to know them a little bit better, and we've grown attached to them. But here, like, I don't care about. I don't know any of their names. I know one of them is Max. One of them, the main character, her name is Clover. I don't know any other name. Like maybe Abe. I mean, yeah. I mean, sure. I think his name is Abe. I mean, I just watched the movie. I literally just came back, but like the other ones, like I'm not really sure, and I don't really care. Like the movie opens up, and I said there will be some spoilers, so you've been warned for this movie, and also the original Until Dawn video game. Yeah. This movie opens up, and of course, everything's normal. The movie opens up, oh, and you get to be introduced to these characters, but it's like there's a little bit of exposition. Um, these characters are like, you know, talking to themselves and trying to get to know each other and talking about their lives, and it's all that, sure, yada yada. When Clover, like her sister has gone missing, and then we found out like at the end of the movie, like she turned into like some zombie Wendigo creature. I mean, for a zombie Wendigo creature, even though she was like a zombie Wendigo creature, she's still hot. She's still hot. I do. It's not complete shit. This movie isn't complete dog shit. I love the transitional scenes, sequences in the movies, the transitional shots. That was visually cool. I like the atmosphere, I guess. The cinematography, sure. Score, sure. Um, I applaud David Sandberg for using. I'm pretty sure he used. I gotta believe he used practical effects on the creatures, like the Wendigos and some zombie-like creatures and characters. But yeah, I do applaud that. But like when Clover killed her sister at the end of the end of this movie, there were like the movie like they broke the time loop. Like the characters like they survived until dawn, and they broke the time loop, and they get to go home free, and the movie closes. And I'm like, there's no aftermath. I wish there was like an extra couple of minutes, just a couple more, like just to resolve the aftermath. Like I wish there was a scene where Clover, or maybe not just a scene, maybe a dialogue, maybe some extra dialogue where Clover talks about, I just found my sister, and now I just killed her, and our family, and you just, you know, Clover, dealing with, I just killed my sister and all that. It's just like, or something like, I'm so confused. By the way, yeah, okay, whatever. They go home. The movie's over. I really wish they would have gone and sticked with the video game, even though it might have, even though, sure, it would have been like copy and paste. It might be but at least it would have been. But I feel like it would have been better than what this was. I get David Sandberg and creating this original and the rest of like the writers and everyone involved, you know, the crew members, um, coming up with an original idea, and then about like the hourglass and then the time loop, and then they have to find a way, they have to survive each night and try to find a way to break the time loop and survive, and to go home safe and sound. Sure, I like that idea. I like that idea. I really do. It's such a unique concept. I love it. I really do. But the movie is Until Dawn. And the movie has nothing to do with Until Dawn. I have played the original Until Dawn video game. Oops. I accidentally woke up my computer. It's gonna fall back to sleep. Sorry about that. So I've played the original Until Dawn video game. Like, the original video game was so huge, like, even like huge and big YouTubers like Markiplier and PewDiePie, even they played, and Dashy Games, and all these big giant like YouTubers, they play the games themselves. They play the game themselves, and they had a great time. They loved it. They enjoyed it. They had some frightening and hilarious moments, but like it was such a huge treat. And also featured, like, for the first time, like on the PlayStation 4, it featured like the don't move, don't move, like when there's like a Wendigo or some serial killer lurking around the corner, like and then like on screen it says don't move, and you have to hold the controller, literally don't move. It's like, I like that, like, don't move, it's right there. I like that. It's such a cool. I like that. I think it was the first. I think Until Dawn was the first game to feature the don't move, like, element. Game mechanic. But yeah, like, I don't think any other games managed to add that to their games as well. My computer is about to fall asleep. And there it is. It went asleep. Sorry about that. If you heard a beeping noise. But yeah. I don't know, man. Like, they really should have stuck with the source material instead of creating something new. I'm confused now. Like, now that I've seen this movie, like, I feel like this movie is a sequel to the first game, to the game itself. But the time loop, and like the original game had the butterfly effects and the totems and all these cool elements that this game did not have or did not need at all. They should have done something else. They should have done something else. Oh my god. I hope one day in the future Sony rethinks their strategy, all right? I hope, like, this, so Until Dawn came out in 2015. Like, it originally came out in 2015, and it's 2025 as we're speaking. I hope 10 years from now, 2035, maybe less, or maybe never, um, Sony rethinks their strategy, and we're like, and they're like, you know what? Maybe we should have stuck with the original idea of even it might have been a copy and paste, but at least it would have been better than what we've got. Like killer clowns and like fucking exploding body parts. It's just this is not Until Dawn, and they're just it's an original new idea, a new concept. They just added Peter Stormare as Dr. Hill. They added the creepy clown mask. Spoiler alert, in the game, it's Joshua or Josh. Um, he's the serial killer behind the clown mask in the game. It was all part of a plan, a prank, revenge prank. In the game. Oh my god, like this movie is an original new concept and idea, but it's not Until Dawn. It is not Until Dawn. It does not feel like the video game. It feels like something original, something new, which I totally get if it wasn't labeled and named Until Dawn and is based on the fucking video game. I don't care if it's derived or any of these other fancy words that you want to use. It is based on the game. Period. They just added Peter Stormare in as Dr. Hill. They just added Wendigo, like maybe 2 or 3. I don't even know how many Wendigos are in this movie. Maybe it's just one. I don't really know. I don't care. I don't pay attention to it. And then they added the creepy clown mask. The creepy clown, like Joshua was in the game. It's just, and then there's like these giant like monsters and werewolves and zombies. It's like exploding body parts and like, what the fuck? Like there's water. Like if you drink the poisonous water, like you explode. It's like, what is going on? And I feel so bad for all the actors who did the motion capture and the voice performances from the original Until Dawn video games, like Hayden Panettiere, Brett Dalton, I think that's his name, the guy from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and, I just said his name, Fisher, Jordan Fisher, not Joshua Fisher, it's Jordan Fisher. Did I say Joshua Fisher? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if in the very beginning of this video I said Joshua Fisher. I think his name is Jordan Fisher. Yeah, his name is Jordan Fisher. Jordan Fisher and Rami Malek. I'm so sorry for them because I feel like they really did. I feel like those actors really did want to come back and play these characters in live action in this live action movie, but Sony, David Sandberg, or whoever's like the mastermind, whoever came up with the idea of, oh, let's not do a copy and paste let's not follow the video game, let's create our own new original idea. That person should get fired. Everyone, all of us should throw shade and tomatoes and just shun them out of society. That person is to blame. Whoever came up with that bright idea. Oh my god. Guys, I had a stressful day. And then I went out and saw this movie, and then I came back, and then I drove all the way back home, and after the movie was over, I had a headache. And I was driving all the way back home with that headache, with that, like, stress. I took 2 Tylenols and I drank a full glass of water before I pressed the record button. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm hearing good things about Accountant 2, which is good. It got like, the last time I checked, it got like an 80% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is a definitely step up from the first one, which got like 53 or something percent on Rotten Tomatoes, which is, yes, it's a very big improvement. And which I'm looking forward to The Accountant 2, which I will be watching tomorrow. Guys, I'm so sorry. Like this, I feel so sorry for all the actors. Like I said, who did the motion capture and did the voice acting, the performances for these characters in the original games. Hayden, Rami, Jordan, Brett. Like, I'm sure they wanted to come back and play these characters in live action. They were so excited, and then they found out, and like the excitement drained from their faces when they found out that, oh, they're going in a different, original, new direction. Oh my god! I just saw Hayden Panettiere said that. I don't know how. I didn't check the description box, but I saw this interview that Hayden Panettiere, she wanted to play. She says she would love to play Sam, her character Sam, in a live action Until Dawn adaptation. That interview did not age well. That interview did not age well because, like, yeah, we got this instead. Well, maybe, who knows? Maybe down the line in the future, this whole thing gets rebooted. Maybe not. Maybe not. Might get rebooted, and next time, they actually go with the original source material. They stick with the original source material instead of this fucking time loop hourglass shit and surviving all like 13 nights or whatever. I am pissed off. I am pissed off and I am stressed and I have a headache after watching this movie. I'm pissed because I love the Until Dawn video game, the original video game, and I never played. I never played the remake. I heard that the remake came out like October 2024, so just in time for Halloween. You know what? Maybe after this video, I'm gonna finally play. Well, actually, you know what? It's gonna take me. It might take me like 2 weeks. Maybe it might take me like 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how fast and time in my schedule. But I'm gonna be playing the original Until Dawn video game and the remake, because I heard like the remake they added and they twisted some things around, which I'm interested in. Sounds intriguing, and it might sound better. Well, actually, you know what? Whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna replay the original Until Dawn video game because it's a lot more entertaining and adventurous and thrilling than what this was. I was utterly disappointed. That I saw the trailer for this film and I was like, what the fuck? What? And you remember, like, in the community tab, I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? Question mark or something like that. And I posted the trailer of the movie, the teaser trailer or the official trailer, whatever, on in my community tab. I was like, this is not Until Dawn. This is not. God damn it. I'd rather watch fucking Shazam 2. I'd rather watch Shazam 2 again. I'd rather watch for a third time. I'd rather replay the Until Dawn video game because it's been a decade. Apparently, it's been a decade. So, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, everyone, for taking time to listen to my review. Somewhat of a rant here and there. For my review for Until Dawn, this movie, I really wish they would have sticked with the source material. It was such, the Wendigo lore, you got the Wendigo lore, you got the butterfly effect, you got the totems, and you got our cast of characters in the original game, and then you got whatever this was, this fucking Groundhog Day time loop shit, surviving all night, whatever. Less I talk, the better. But thank you so much, everyone, for taking time listening to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, because that would help me out a lot. Because it helps me keep making more videos like this, which is something I really want to do, and I want to keep making more videos like this for you guys and for myself, and for my mental health, and all that great stuff. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.